The game last year led the team by averaging that much. We'll see how she does in the opening game of the year tonight. Definitely going to have her. She's making her presence felt here in the second quarter. 3:15 until half. Abingdon with the ball up by 3 points, so 14-11. Corner, she'll pass it across the court. Now back inside, and a foul on Sidner. She was being driven against, stuck out the elbow, and they'll call it.
It's her second as well. Back to the line for 2 more.
The 4 girls on the floor for the Cats, only 8 points within who's on the floor, and those 7 are with Taylor Owens. The only other with a point is Sidner, and that was on a free throw. First one is good. 15-11 the score.
Something to think about. Taylor Owens is actually the leading scorer right now with 7 points.
This one misses off the front of the board, and the Cats will control the rebound. Amaya Lee with the ball up past half court. Double team trying to press on Sidner. Now they'll get it to Owens. Double team in the corner. She'll drive and nearly intercepted by the defender, but it goes out of bounds anyway, and it'll go to Abingdon. Another turnover.
Yeah, DeLeon started cutting to the basket before the ball got to her.
Hess with the ball up past half court, and the Cats have been able to keep her under wraps. Only 5 points so far.
And 3 free throws for that matter. So only one shot she made on her own.
1 from the field. Turnover off the foot. And now Amaya Lee brings it up past half court. Shot up, no good, but a foul underneath. See who they call it on.
It's got to be something about the rims. It seems like everybody's shots are just falling in and out right now, Dylan.
2:20 on the clock. Was not on the shot, and the Cats are not in the bonus yet. Timeout called. Looks like it's going to Virginia High. Pivotal time here, last 2 minutes, 20 seconds. Try to get on a roll, try to get this thing within a possession. We're back to football terms almost, but you definitely want to stay within striking distance. So far they've been able to do that. Not a lot of scoring output. Both defenses playing pretty well, and offense is kind of lethargic.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, it just feels like everyone's being kind of sloppy right now, especially on the offensive side of the ball. Like I mentioned, Taylor Owens, 7 points, leads both teams right now as individual scorer. I guess you got to keep feeding her the rock. You kind of want to get Amaya Lee some more points on the board before the half, give her some confidence, see what she can come up with before heading to the locker room.
We'll see how the playmakers, Jada Campbell needs to get something going too for the Cats, the perimeter threat, but she's still over on the sidelines as of now. 2:20 on the clock, 4-point advantage for Abingdon. Cats with a baseline inbounds to open up the action here after the timeout by Virginia High. Owens controls it at the top of the key. She'll step back 3, no good. Long rebound, goes out of bounds, and it'll go back to Abingdon. Good look there from Owens, couldn't hit it.
Creating her own shots, what you got to do.
Last year, 27% from the three-point line, 34% inside of that. Pardon me, 34%, 27% as a Hess throws it up near the Ballard Lee Court logo, the left side. Still throwing around the perimeter. Cats trying to apply pressure. Sidner guarding closely to Billups. Billups out to Breeding. Breeding driving against the double team. Back out Billups. Charge into the basket. Jump ball. Good tie up there as Amaya Lee and also DeLeon was able to get in there.
Great play. Just a great job by the defense there to stop that. Looks like they're starting on a man defense, but whenever they start to drive, they have a help defense come and double team that driver.
1:49 on the clock. Abingdon gets it after the jump ball. Inbound out to the left side of the perimeter. Hess comes in after the inbound throw.
She got her.
Got fouled in the effort, and it was strong on the three-point attempt.
It's going to be her third as well.
So 3 Virginia High players with 3 fouls. Jada Campbell, one of those that has a foul as well, not counting who's on the floor, as the first free throw is good. 16-11, Virginia High leading.
That's not the girl you want to foul, though.
Yeah. Second one up and good. 2 of the 3 so far. Let's see if she can knock in another substitution for Abingdon as they will sub in Farley for Carter. Pardon me, Billups. Third one rattles out. Rebound goes to Abingdon. The put back no good. Second effort Doesn't pay off, as coming down with the rebound was Campbell, and Virginia High with the ball. 2 out of the 3, though. Isn't too bad.
She gets her 7 points and 5 free throw makes.
Makes her and Owens tied for the lead in points. A steal there. Maya Lee got it stolen from her. Now going back down the floor and turning it over just on the dribble. Farley lost it down there on the block, and turnover goes to Virginia High. 17-11. Abingdon leading. Big break there. Let's see if the Cats can take advantage of it. Lee with the spin. Now back out to the corner to Campbell. Campbell going inside, back out to Lee. A little bit better ball movement here, but still some standing around. Inside pass dangerous. Owens puts up the shot and is fouled in the process. She'll go to the line for the 3rd time this afternoon. So Taylor Owens, again, the leading scorer from a year ago. 7 points so far tonight, already halfway to her average from last year, which was 14. Trying to keep the game within reach. 17-11, Abingdon with the lead, 1:03 in the first half. The first one's too strong. Still a 6-point lead for the Falcons.
It's been a crazy minute and 12 seconds, it's felt like.
Owens stepping back up to the line. Nothing but net that time, and it's 5-point lead for Abingdon. Got it trimmed back down now. Hess with the ball, calling a play here with 59 seconds remaining.
8 points on the floor by the Bearcats, and all 8 from Taylor Owens.
Drive, foul, and a travel called. Turnover as Hess tried to get it to the rim, took a step in the process. And the Cats will control it with 50 seconds to go, and we'll see if Coach Timmons opts to hold it out or if he's going to try to.
I think you got to take what you can get, Dylan.
Amaya Lee almost lost it on the dribble, but gets it out to Campbell. A foul there, trying to go for the steal as Gilbert will get charged.
It's going to be Kelsey Harrington rolling to the line for the 1-and-1.
7th. That was now the 8th team foul for Abingdon, or 7 that is. 10 team. It changed, didn't it? 10 team fouls for Virginia High, 7 for Abingdon. 38.8 on the clock here in the first half. So Harrington going to get a chance here. First one up, looked good. High arcing free throw, but got it in.
Stepped into it.
Harrington, a sophomore. One of 3 sophomores on this Bearcat team.
As long as it goes in.
Definitely somebody that Coach Timmons is expecting to play and take part in some valuable minutes in the season. The second one up and in. Bounces off the back, but catches the front of the rim and rattles in. 38.8 on the clock. It's a 3-point lead for Abingdon. Big free throws hit there. Pressure from Virginia High. Now Hess open one-on-one. Now she'll pull back into the corner. 30 seconds remaining in the first half. We're going to drag it back out and try to hold it for the last possession as Hess with the ball. Coach Timmons urging the defense to come up with a stop here. 17 seconds on the clock. Back out to Hess. You would imagine she's going to be the girl you're going to have to defend here.
Yeah, last thing you need here is some tic-tac foul to send her to the line.
9 seconds and a travel. She slid, trying to make the pass out. DeLeon was guarding her close. Turnover, and the Cats will get a chance to tie it or at least cut it to a 1-point game with 6.5 on the clock. Abingdon's going to apply pressure and not make it easy on them. Substitution as Jada Campbell's going to come onto the floor for Kelsey Harrington, who made 2 big free throws there a second ago. Jada with the ball, 6 seconds on the clock. Screen set, going up onto the wing. Campbell pulls up, off the board and good. 1-point game now as we head to half. 17-16. Jada Campbell comes in and makes a shot coming off the bench there. Quick substitution. The Cats, just like that, cut it to a 1-point game.
And what a time to score your first points of the game there on a buzzer beater to make it a 1-point game at the half.
And Jada Campbell coming through with her first points of the ball game, and that was definitely the time to be doing it. And for the Cats, they'll only trail Abingdon by 1 point going into the intermission. So definitely a lot to take away from that first half, and we will get to that in just a second. And it's just a great first half of basketball, and hopefully it'll only get better from here. It looks like we got a little bit of entertainment, some younger cheerleaders coming out here to dance for the crowd and see get Bearcat Nation fired up tonight. It's, again, looks like we're going to be in for a barn burner so far. As I think the big storyline tonight.
had a little straggler there.
Yeah, had a little one late on the court, but so far Hess not been able to get anything going, and the real storyline, Taylor Owens playing a great first half of basketball.
Leading scorer right now with 8 points. She's done it all. She's created her own shot. She's got in the lane. She's made free throws. She's done everything that you want from her. And she's on pace to beat her average from last year.
And we'll go to a quick commercial break. We'll be right back with stats, a first half summary, and some of the trends from the first half there between Abingdon and Virginia High. Abingdon with the lead over the Lady Cats, 17 or 17-16 as we head to half. We'll be right back after this message. You're listening to Bearcat Basketball on Spreaker Radio, the official internet home of Virginia High Athletics.
One in 6 seniors faces the threat of hunger, and millions more live in isolation. Drop off a hot meal and say a quick hello. Volunteer for Meals on Wheels by donating your lunch break at americaletsdolunch.org. This message brought to you by Meals on Wheels America and the Ad Council.
Bearcat Radio is brought to you by State Line Motors. Visit State Line Motors on Euclid Avenue in Bristol.
Hi, I'm Dustin Lynch. You don't have to listen to country music to know that life can be full of drama. Some of it you just can't control, like your girlfriend running out on you with your best friend. But there's some drama that you can skip.
Skip the drama that comes with not having your high school diploma or equivalency. Find free adult education classes near you and finish your diploma. Visit finishyourdiploma.org. That's finishyourdiploma.org.
You just need to take that first step and find free classes near you and start moving towards a brighter future and even your college degree.
Brought to you by the Dollar General Literacy Foundation and the Ad Council.
In the wake of a disaster, what one thing can you send that will help people the most? A blanket, a tent, a sandbag, a doctor. Actually, if you send a monetary donation, you send all these things. Even a small donation can make a big impact and can quickly become exactly what people affected by disaster need most.
In the wake of a hurricane, your monetary donation can make a huge difference to those in need. To donate, visit supporthurricanerelief.org. That's
Everybody get up, it's time to slam now. We got the real jam going down. Welcome to the Space Jam. Here's your chance, do your dance at the Space Jam. Alright.
Welcome back to the Bearcat Den. This is Dylan Hutton along with Mark Carr, and getting ready here for the halftime report. And Mark, let's go ahead and talk about some of the things that happened there in the first half. The Cats got off to a lead. Did not hold on to the lead very long and were scratching around there until the final few minutes where they finally rallied and was able to cut it back to a one-point game, 17-16.
Yeah, but what about a buzzer beater?
Oh, I had you muted. Here we go.
You always have me muted.
That's true.
What about a buzzer beater by Jada Campbell to come up with her first points of the game to make it a one-point game? You got a lot of momentum going in the locker room now. 4-0 run to end the half. It's kind of what you want going in the locker room, especially on a low-scoring affair like this.
You're expecting – the winning score right now is going to be somewhere around 40 points, you would imagine.
Yeah, first to 40 wins, it feels like.
So we'll see how that goes. Definitely some good play tonight from two players in particular. On the Abingdon side, you have Grace Hess with 7 points, and also Taylor Gilbert. She has 5, so there's 12 points there of the 17, just within 2 players for Abingdon. And definitely those are the 2 big contributors. Taylor Owens on the other side for the Bearcats.
Yeah, and the problem becoming is Virginia High is playing a man, but somewhere along the way, it seems like someone's losing a man on the outside perimeter, and it's giving them wide open shots. And by the time they recover, they're able to have the whole lane to themselves on a pump fake.
Yeah, and we're seeing Abingdon get a lot of open looks from 3. They've not really knocked them down to this point, but they're doing a lot of good things in the passing department, getting it around, getting it from one side of the court to the other. They're seeming to do it with ease.
Yeah, and the thing about that is a lot of good ball handlers on this Abingdon team. You got Peyton Carter out there, phenomenal ball handling skills. Grace Hess, the Air Force commit, also has some ball handling skills that are phenomenal. Just a great bunch by this Abingdon team, but Virginia High stuck right with them and made them force some turnovers.
Definitely, from what we've seen in the first half, you can see a team in Abingdon that is talented and a team that's going to be able to win some games this year, even though they're a little sloppy here the first game, but they won 18 games last year.
Oh, yeah, and I wouldn't be surprised if they match that or even go above it this year.
And for the Cats, again, it's just about molding everybody together, and I think the first half was really the sort of the growing pains of getting everybody, going.
I mean, you think about it, this is the first sip of live, real game, jitter action that this team's had. I mean, I know these girls have played a lot together, but